the three primary reasons why companies are acquired. So this isn't an exhaustive list, but these are the three main reasons why most acquisitions take place. The first of these is fundamentals, that being revenues minus cost of goods sold minus operating expenses, generating pre-tax cash flow. EBITDA is another word you'll hear for it. That's earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. So this is the number one by a fairly wide margin as to why most companies are acquired. And that is because a company that generates a yield, an operating company that spits out cash flow every year, can be readily valued, has a durable component to it that can weather the storm of economic downturns like the one we might be experiencing, either now or in the future, depending on who you ask, and because the end acquirer of the business are broad. So if you have a company that generates cash flow that is fundamentally driven through revenue, through sales that equal profitable growth, there will be a very broad audience of potential acquirers for the business. Second is access. So even if a company does not have as sound or as appealing of fundamentals, if it has a client list that's very appealing to a prospective acquirer, it will have interest. And so if you have a widget that you manufacture that sells into Northrop Grumman, Lockheed Martin, and Boeing, and a company is out there selling aerospace and defense-oriented product, service, or offerings, and would like access to those companies, a good reason to acquire your business could not only be the fundamentally driven considerations of cash flow and revenue from your product, service, or offering, but in addition to that, access to your end customers. So access is a second primary reason why acquisitions often take place. And third is capabilities, or tools if you'll think of it. And so if you're a company that has created a software, a service, a product, whatever it might be, that solves a problem in a unique way, either it's faster, less expensive, less aggravation to the client, but you have an ideal solution for a particular problem, then even if you don't have tremendous access to customers, even if you don't have tremendous fundamentals in terms of the size and trajectory of your own business, but this tool could be applied to a broad set of their customers that could solve a problem for their customers, make their bouquet of roses, if you will, or their quiver of arrows that much more appealing to their end customers, increasing the durability, stickiness, profitability of their business, then it could have an appeal as well. And so number one reason companies are acquired are the fundamentals. Number two and three, largely tied in many ways, but think of access. And lastly, capabilities. And so when someone says, what is the thesis? What is the idea? What does this prospective acquisition offer for a acquiring company? Usually it's going to fall in one of those three buckets. There are other reasons as well, but these are the primary ones. So that's the thought for today. Hope everyone's week's going well. Keep pushing forward. God bless. We'll see everyone next time.